Miss Tekla, why aren't you asleep?
I try not to sleep. No telling if I'll ever wake up. Let me ask you something. He will not understand. Where do you go when you lose consciousness? Why even bother?
What?
Surprise, surprise. You have a brain. The brain is a biological computational device running an electrochemical process. Your consciousness is an emergent property of said process. Blank face like that of a baby. In other words, you are your electrochemical process. Fundamentally, you have the experience of a continuous existence. You are you at this point in time, the same you as you were in the past, and you have a sensation of riding along this continuum of being you into the future. Do you follow me? Doesn't look like it. Continuing. On occasion, the brain may be subjected to trauma, temporarily discontinuing the electrochemical process, such as a boxer being knocked out. As this occurs, the brain is no longer running its electrochemical consciousness-generating process. Hence, consciousness is lost. You lose consciousness. Pay attention now. At this point in time, your consciousness, all that is you, your continuum of being you, has ceased to exist in the physical world. Now, moments later, the electrochemical process may start up again, allowing consciousness to emerge out of the information stored in the brain. But I wonder, where are you in the meantime? No, it's too stupid. Must we not assume that at the point when consciousness is lost, the person dies? If a new consciousness appears or not in the same brain is entirely inconsequential to the dead consciousness. The new consciousness is simply a new person. Because it emerges from the same brain, it has access to all the memories and cognitive structures as a dead consciousness, so it thinks it is the same person, but in actuality, it is just an imposter, inheriting the body and brain from the previous, now dead inhabitant. Yes, like talking to a child.
What about the soul?
Soul. I knew he was stupid. There's no such thing as a soul. We are machines of biology, nothing more, nothing less. Idiot! The soul, simply a pointless concept dreamt up by priests and fairy tale men. You're an anomaly, you. An outlier. Useless. A laughing anus is what you are. What to make of you, I do not know. Are you here to help me?
You seem beyond help. What are you working on?
Gathering data. Nazi activity. Behavioral patterns. Ours. Theirs. Doing the math. Developing predictions. Where are they allocating resources? Where will they strike next? And after that, what are the larger trends triggering their actions? Figure out what choices they will make before they make them.
You talk as if the future is inevitable, as if all our choices have already been made.
You think there is such a thing as free will? You know so little of the world. You want to be the captain of your fate, do you? This fight, you will lose. You cannot go to war against physics.
My actions are my own. I know that much.
All phenomena in the physical world follow the simple rule of cause and effect. Your brain is no exception to the rule. Know the causes, you can predict the effects. The same is true for everything.
So what's with the arsenal?
Preparing for the end. I know where my road leads, and I intend to take as many Nazis with me as I can muster.
You have any experience with firearms?
Will you teach me?
Well, welcome back to Wolfenstein, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that little segment. That's what you get for sleeping in the bed 3 times in a row. And it's actually one of my favorite little character moments in the game. It gives you a little bit more on BJ, and it gives you a bit more on Tekla, who is one of those more silent characters. Hi, Max. Max doesn't want to talk today. And you'll notice that we have a few of our new friends who have escaped from our trip to the concentration camp. And it looks, let's go downstairs real quick. Yeah, hey, I always forget this one's here. Looks like we're being hunted down now. Abate's here. We've got some help from Devro. And, of course, Anya's here. So, yeah, we have a bunch of new Kreisau Circle members. It's actually pretty nice. I'm just trying to find the relevant article that gets put on this wall. You would think that I would know which one it is by now, considering how many times I've actually played this game, but I can never remember quite where it goes. There should be one about us escaping from the concentration camp. No luck. Oh well. We come over here. This is Tekla's room, as we've noticed. I think at one point there was an article in here, but I think I'm wrong now. Oh, nope.
Help Set locate any part he might need, okay?
Alright, well, now that I've gone on a fruitless hunt for a newspaper clipping, let's go find our welder. Of course, we do have a tool room. No Fergus in there. See, tools right there. Oh, you know what? Let's get everything done at once, shall we? We do know where the tool room is, however.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's just my wedding ring. It's gone. I'm always so clumsy. I lost it when we got back. It's not worth much, but it's all I have left of him. My dear Sebastian.
Okay. So, we need to find... Oh, hey.
Someone's been studying up on helicopters.
We need to go find our friend here's wedding ring. The reason I remembered where exactly it was is because it's actually up here in the toilet. No, actually, not really.
Well, that seems to be in order.
But the easiest way to actually get it to trigger is to look right at the toilet. It took me forever to find it the first time. Oh, and, no welding tools.
Fergus took that welder.
Let's go find Fergus. He wasn't where we usually find him, in his room. I'm just gonna sprint right through this place because I know exactly where to go to find Fergus at this point.
My lord. You found it.
That's why the helicopter blueprints were out here. That's sort of leading you to the only other location you could be in. Oh, hey.
This is turning into some kind of compulsive behavior.
Just trying to get BJ to do something. Oh, also, I missed this last time.
You still got it, old man.
Yeah. I should have really hit that the last time. My mistake.
Was imprisoned at Eisenbahn for 3 months, but he managed to escape.
Really? From Eisenbahn? I heard you go there, you never come back.
It's all thanks for that big guy. Blaskowitz, they call him. Apparently he spent the last 14 years in a madhouse.
I heard he was hospitalized after an injury.
But that would explain a lot, wouldn't it? You'd have to be crazy to break into both Eisenbahn and Belitsa. And make it back alive.
I think he's brave.
Brave and crazy.
Shh, it's him.
Right. I just like that. These guys are just hanging out and talking about me now. Kind of adjusting to the new reality, as it were.
You're looking at me for answers, are you? I have answers, you ape. Real answers of importance. Meaningful answers. None of which you would like. Most of which would make you want to lay down on your back and surrender. Most of which would put a pit in your stomach. Most of which would break your heart. You should find your answers elsewhere.
Alright. Thanks, Tekla. Hey, here's Fergus.
What do you want, Blaskowitz?
Looking for the welder. You seen it?
No, I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. No, you're right, you're right. I was meaning to sort out the railing over by the secret fountain entrance. Fucking thing fell out of my hand into the water. I'm a bit busy at the moment, but you want the welder, you go right on ahead and start swimming. The door to the secret fountain entrance is in the main room behind the table. Go over there and you should find the welder somewhere down in the water somewhere.
Alright, well, just run back to where we were before. There's a little bit of this in these segments, just a bit of travel from location to location. This is actually a deceptively large area, now that I think about it. That reaction's always going to get me. Alright, let's talk to Vamate.
Sorry, pal. Don't mean to, derail your train of thought, but I need to get through that door.
Doc, please. What I think about, I'd rather not think about.
That bad, huh?
Jay would think that when Jay seen what I have, your mind would break like an egg. How come it has not? Or maybe it has begun already and I just don't know it.
World changing. No matter who you are or what you're made of. Thing is, you and me, we just gotta ride the whirlwind. Make it through to the other side.
And kill all the Nazis?
And kill all the Nazis.
I would drink with you in celebration when near that time comes.
Your arm.
And that little sequence is one of my favorite character moments for BJ, and actually the cause of the thread being named Let's Kill All the Nazis in Wolfenstein. The welder should be in this area here. We haven't really had cause to use our laser craft work in a little while. As a matter of fact, we didn't even have it in the last episode. I'm gonna recharge this anyways. So, now we just have to go find our welder. Ah, there we are. Now you can actually use the LKW underwater. You can only use it...
Ich bin letzten Sommer über die Gibraltar-Wolke in den Urlaub gefahren. Von Spanien nach Afrika. Es war fantastisch, das sage ich dir.
Ist es da nicht gefährlich? Ich meine, das Leben ist klein.
Die Front ist weiter im Süden. Afrika ist ziemlich groß, weißt du?
Mein Mann wollte immer schon mal auf Großwelt gehen. Ich würde so gern einen Elefanten sehen.
Tja, wo ich war, gab es keine Elefanten. Aber es muss bestimmt noch welche geben.
Right, this is going to be one of those things that's kind of full with it. Anyways, the LKW is only useful underwater in the cutting mode. It's not in the firing mode. You can't switch it. You also swim faster with the knife, so we're going to switch over to that for most of the section. And this is about as much swimming as you'll really see in the intermission periods here. But there is one mission that's very heavy on it. I don't know why I always jump here. I know there's no point in it. What the hell's wrong with me? Wait, maybe there is. Some days I'm just a little slow on these things. I'm actually completely lost. I don't remember this now. Ah. Of course. This is the, I'll still complain about some of the HUD things in this game, this being one of them. If you're not looking up at that specific spot, you'll never know that's even there.
Außerdem ist Hans noch hinter sich weg, die man vorbeistationiert. Denn der machte doch die letzte Terroristenzelle vor über einem Jahr vollständig ausgelöscht wurde. Ach ja, weißt du schon? Es soll doch richtig schön sein. Sie haben begonnen, eine neue, wunderschöne Stadt aus den Trümmern vom Krieg aufzubauen. Wir sollten in ein paar Jahren noch hinziehen, wenn alles fertig ist. Da wirklich gute Geschäfte.
Ach, der Bruder, den Krieg, der Tag lang ist. Und nur die Hälfte ist wahr.
Okay. Hey, another upgrade. The strobe module. Let's take a look at that. This is kind of neat. Not as useful as some of the other attachments, but still pretty good. You can see this thing's getting to be a little bit larger than it was initially, and it'll keep growing.
Doch im Land Nautica eine Bombe explodiert. Vor einer Woche war alles noch ruhig. Was ist nun los? Warum tun unsere Führer nichts gegen diese Terroristen? Zurzeit sind verdammt viele Soldaten in den Straßen unterwegs, nicht wahr? Ja, man sollte annehmen, dass sie die nötigen Kräfte haben, um dieses Ungeziefer auszurotten. Sie verstecken sich bestimmt irgendwo in den Bergen, vielleicht in den Alpen. Man hört ja so manches aus den Straßen. Ja, vielleicht.
I just really like that they decided to take a little time to do this and let you know that the world isn't as peaceful a place as the Nazis would tell you. Wow, that took a shockingly long time to start the animation. Okay. Well, this is very clearly a trap. As a matter of fact, if you don't recognize this as such the first time through, you might want to get checked out, you know, in your head space. Let's knock down what we can here. This is important to do this, actually. I really, really don't like this sequence. Welcome to the new Super Soldier. Not a lot to say here. This is just a difficult sequence a lot of the time, especially if you have the armor upgrades from Wyatt. Sometimes you can kill him with that. So, that sequence is pretty damn difficult. I'm not going to pretend that it's even fair at times. Sometimes you get lucky and one of those super soldiers goes down very, very quickly and you can sort of just cheese the other one if you have to. But in my case there, just wasn't going to happen. I was kind of hoping that the weaponry we had was going to be sufficient, but not that time. So the reason I knock these things down now is because I can never get that other one to stand underneath one of these things and get hit. I don't even know if it's possible. What I usually do is exactly what you saw. Run out, try to take the first one as soon as possible. Basically, as soon as he arrives from this thing. You have to hit him right in the face. And if you get too close to these guys, they will murder you. But look at my LKW ammo. Shit. Okay, well, we're gonna risk this one. This is not gonna go well. Alright. Get a little bit more ammo. Oh! 2 attempts. I will take it. Holy shit, I will take it. Let's recharge this here. Usually, I would expect this to take 3 or 4, maybe even 5 attempts. So I'm pretty ecstatic that this worked out for me. There we go. Just get a little bit more health going. Now, you could make a case that you could sprint around here, but you saw how fast those guys were just jacking my health down. Okay. So, running away would have been
Ja, gnädige Frau? Ich würde gerne jemanden melden. Und wen? Eine Nachbarin. Ihr Sohn verhält sich irgendwie seltsam. Ich habe ihn durchs Fenster beobachtet. Er hat den seiner Mutter ausprobiert.
Okay, Frau, ich kann solche Dinge nicht entscheiden. Wenden Sie sich bitte an das Bürgerinformationsbüro, ja? Wissen Sie, wo es ist? Einfach die Straße runter links, dann Haus. Sie können es nicht verfehlen. Oder können Sie das melden an der schönen Tag machen?
Na gut. Vielen Dank, Herr Offizier.
Classic Nazis. And some vent crawling just to finish this out. There we go. Now, there usually is an album down here that has some music that was done for the game, and I don't think it appears on subsequent playthroughs after you pick it up the first time, so we'll have to show that off in the options menu. But here we are.
Work for a lousy welder. Next time you go get it, Fergus.
Oh, Lord. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this intermission.
If we're going to steal a Nazi U-boat, I need Set to repair that thing on the table. Help him with his work, will you?
That's what I've been doing. Let's give Set the welder and get on with the next mission. See you next time, everyone. Bye.
Oh, Isha Koach, Shimshon, Isha Koach. That's all I need. Well, actually, would you deliver this note to Anya? She will need the frequency of the transponder to track the thing.
Like I'm the goddamn errand boy.
William. Do you have a moment?
Hast du Blaskowitz gesehen? Schon wieder mit dieser Unsinn. Mein Gott, was ist nur los mit diesen Leuten?
I want this. With you. Like this. Always.
It will happen, William. Believe it.
Finish our dirty laundry. We're leaving.
But not today.
Listen to my voice, Blazkowicz. Where you are now, inside sewage tunnels, the intestinal tracts of the city, and deeper below, the Berlin catacombs, the vast complex, the most secure site in all Berlin, the central munition stockpile of the Nazi regime, the things we could do with those weapons. Riot, we revolt. This access route is waterlogged, impenetrable to outsiders. There's only one way to breach across the perimeter. It's a tunnel glider. The Nazis use them for maintenance down there. We've been trying for years to bring it up to working order. This is the first phase of the plan to gain access to Set's underwater safekeep. Use the tunnel glider to find a way into the weapons depot in the Berlin catacombs. Anya has agreed to track your position over the transponder and provide tactical support. Good luck there, Blazkowicz.